a lot of promise tonight, and you know, it's a tough fight for both fighters. I mean, that was one hell of a fight for the lightweight division, and we haven't seen two lightweights of that caliber in the ring together for quite some while now. So I'm so glad to see such a close fight. And it's like this, man. In boxing, it is a sport of boxing. Knockdowns play a factor. Aggressiveness plays a factor. Ring boxing plays a factor. It all depends on what a judge fancies the most. It's like last week in the Canelo fight. If you go look at the fight, Canelo landed a lot of big punches in big rounds. He may not land as many as Triple G did, but he landed big punches. And really, we was expecting to see the big punches landed from Triple G, not from him. He was landing the big punches. Triple G was landing the more punches. So it's, yeah, you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. But what really matters is that you got two guys who are at the top of the division. And when you have two guys at the top of the division, this is what kind of fight you're supposed to get, unless somebody can get lucky and land a knockout. And when I say get lucky, it's because you either get lucky or you set a guy up to knock him out. Most guys have a hard time setting guys up on that level to knock them out. So either they get lucky or they can be good enough to where they can really set him up and knock him out. Really top-notch fighters like that shouldn't be able to be set up to be knocked out that easy because these guys are at the top. So that's why I say you're lucky if you get a knockout. That's what happened last week. Both guys are so well schooled that it's very difficult for one guy to set the other guy up and knock him out. But like I say too, tonight you saw a perfect example of it. Last week you saw a perfect example of it. When two of the top dogs meet, that's what we're supposed to see. Unfortunately, sometimes one guy has to walk away with a loss and one guy walks away with a win, but that's what we want to see. Two guys who show us that this is why they're at the top of the level.
In the case of the Canelo rematch, a lot of people, when it's a close decision, they want the rematch. It looks like that's exactly what we'll get with Canelo.
We hope so.
What would happen there?
We don't know what will happen. That's why we're getting a rematch. What you about to say, bro?
Roy, you know, with Andre Ward retiring this week, you and him, that's one of the all-time matchups fans have been talking about for years. So whether it was 68 or 75, who does Roy the analyst, you know, figure to win that fight?
I don't talk about stuff like that. We were in two different eras, so Roy don't say nothing about nothing like that, you know. Andre had a great career. Andre was a brilliant fighter. He was a guy who, kind of like I was with Sugar Ray Leonard. He looked up to me like I looked up to Sugar. So you don't talk about, you know, who would have won. It don't really matter because we wasn't at the same time. So it's like when he did his thing in his time, I did my thing in my time. We did our thing, and it's just what it is.
How different did you guys fight?
We fought a lot different because I was a risk taker a little bit more. He fought more smarter, more conventional. So we were quite different. What you said now?
What is Canelo or Triple G to assert dominance?
We just got to do like Andre did in the second Kovalev fight. They got to go back home, make adjustments to change what they did this first time, and whoever can make the most adjustments will win the second fight. Just like in the first fight with Ward and Kovalev. I thought Kovalev probably edged it, but it should have been called probably the draw the first time. Second time Ward came back and revamped his game, changed things around, and took total control of it. So we hope the same thing can happen the second time in this fight, but whoever makes the adjustments is who will prevail as the champ.
Who has more room to adjust, Roy?
Both fighters can adjust, but Canelo being the youngest probably has more room.
Talk about the shakeup in the middleweight division with Danny Jacobs actually coming to HBO.
It's not a shakeup. It's not a shakeup. He's the third best middleweight in the world right now today. It's not a shakeup. I mean, glad to have
shakeup in the way that he was without Heyman, Showtime, and
I don't deal with all that. I don't know nothing about all that, bro. I don't do all the talking about Al Heyman and who did what with who at HBO and show. I don't do all that. I'm glad to see the man got a contract with somebody that he can fight the top other two middleweights in the world. I mean, I'm cool. It don't matter who you with. It's just if you can have the best fights. See, this is what people get it twisted with me. I don't care nothing about who you with. It's like what you want to be able to do is have the best fights for you at the time. And we should always make it so that the best can fight the best. I don't care who they with. If we don't, we're killing the sport of boxing. Body Head in the building, y'all get that round. Body Head Bangers Volume 2 coming out very soon. Y'all be looking for it.
Got it. Thank you, Roy.
Fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. Just before a big fight, I'm often asked, you know, what are the odds? Like, who should I put my money on? Who do you got? It just makes sense for me to tell you guys that you should go visit Bovada. The link is in our description box. Just click it and you'll be directed right over to them. And also, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd appreciate it if you did. Just click right here.